Yeah, just we got off to a really bad start. And we gave him 5 runs there in the third, couple of walks, an error, really big error that, they took advantage of, and they got a fourth out, and they singled with 2 outs to put up 5 instead of 3. And, we were trying to climb out of a hole, but we gave ourselves an opportunity to win the game in the eighth and the ninth. And the eighth was a killer. Just couldn't get the big hit there. And it's just that's the disappointment. You got to put the bat on the ball, score a run, get it a little bit closer. And then obviously in the ninth, we rallied again with the 1-out single, and then the double hit off the wall, and had another opportunity, and had a couple of good hitters up there, guys that can get it done, and they just couldn't get the big hit. So credit to Georgia's pitching, and us not coming through with that big hit.
Bob?
Dave, I heard Phil say Tiger's on the trip, but isn't on the roster, but threw a good bullpen. Just wondering what's the update on him, and then what's the update on Parker Rowland? Could he possibly play the next couple games?
So Tigert he's probably about there, but we just feel like that we need to go one more week. So we went ahead and threw him a bullpen yesterday, threw really well. It's not like he's throwing a lot of pitches, but just feel like one more and we'll be a little bit safer. And then, next weekend we should get him out there. And that was the target date all along, so we just thought, let's just stick with it.
And then on Parker Rowland.
Yeah, it's I don't know if he's going to be ready or not. He's having some back issues, so we'll just I doubt it. We'll see.
And what'd you make of Howland's start? Obviously not his usual stuff.
No, he's wild. He walked 5 and just pitching behind in the count a little bit. And they've got some good hitters, just he's got to pitch ahead. He's got a good fastball, but he uses his off speed well. And, they didn't chase. And, when that's the case, you gotta throw the ball over the plate. And then we didn't play good defense behind him. And then first inning, we didn't turn a double play. Should have been out number 2 and 3, but we didn't get 3 because we didn't get the ball to second baseman in time. And, he had to throw another 10, 12 pitches that inning. And then obviously in the third inning, but a little bit of a bad hop there, but, that we gave him another out and they took advantage of it and scored 2 more runs. So we didn't help him out at all either.
Coach?
Yeah, Dave, given those defensive miscues and the wildness, how big was it that he was still able to give you 5 innings tonight?
Yeah, it was big, that he had a pretty good, I think. Well, he fought through the fourth, and then he gave us a fairly good fifth and kept it right around 99, 100 pitches somewhere in there. And, did a really good job by Dylan Carter coming in and, giving us an opportunity to kind of climb back in the ball game. And we did, and we just didn't win it.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about Carter and the decision to pull him when you did. Was that just a matter of not wanting to let them see him a second time tonight?
A little bit. We wanted just to bring Christian in to get an out. He got good velocity, and we just felt like with Condon we needed to keep it right where we were. Dylan has probably thrown enough pitches if we were planning on using him again on the weekend, and just let Christian let one go there, and he did, and he got it in on him just enough to get him out.
Robert?
With the catch that Kendall Diggs made at the wall and right, obviously it ended up mattering because they had a home run later in the inning. But what did you make of that play?
He did a real good job getting to the fence, and a lot of times when guys get back to the fence, they kind of jump and they hit the fence, and it keeps them from getting up in the air. He got back there and knew right where he was, and just got up and made the catch. It was a big play at the time. Like you said, a few hitters later, and I know there was a walk in there that he was getting behind. He threw a first pitch fastball to their catcher, and he crushed it.
You know who your starting pitcher is going to be tomorrow?
Not yet. it'll either be, I mean, it's the same people. So, no.
Tom,
Dave, I think they got you at 3 for 18 with runners in scoring position. I don't know. Was that maybe one of the more frustrating kind of clutch hitting games that you've had, or non-clutch?
Yeah, we've been pretty good this year, at least, maybe not getting the super big hit, but moving people over and then getting them in and scoring a run here or there. And we didn't do that tonight. Tonight was all or nothing, it seemed like. And it was I guess you can credit their pitching staff for doing a good job, but we didn't look like our normal selves tonight.
Daniel,
All for at least the near future. Send really
Hear ya.
much of the
I don't know what you're saying.
Daniel, we can't hear you. Hutch, close this out before we go to players.
Yeah, Dave, could you talk about the decision to go from Bolton to Cole when you did, and might that be something you stick with tomorrow or moving forward?
It was an offensive thing. And I think, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but it was all about, we were losing and we needed to score. So, just feel like that it was just time. I mean, Bolton's a better defender. He had a bad night. That's what it is. But on the offensive side, Cole's stronger. So just thought, let's go. His first bat, swung at the first pitch, flew out, took a good swing, second at bat, few pitches in, got a good hitter's count and got him a fastball and smoked it down the line for a double. And boy, he had a big opportunity there in the eighth to really do some damage. And give the pitcher credit. He spotted a couple fastballs pretty good on him, but yeah, it was a big opportunity.
And then their starter was on a pitch count tonight. Y'all made him throw 28 pitches in the first. How disappointing was it that he was still able to give them 4 innings?
Yeah, that was a disappointing part also. We get him way up there, the one inning, laying off stuff. The next inning, we're hitting change ups off the end of the bat and flying out and grounding out. And he didn't throw but 5 or 6 pitches, it seemed like, in inning number 2, about the same in inning number 3. And then they punched in 5 after, you could just kind of feel it, that it wasn't good.
All right, Coach, thanks for that. Andrew Ellis, want to get us going?
Yeah, Caleb, you guys finished 3 of 18 with runners in scoring position, had 10 hits, but it seemed like they were all just kind of scattered. What do you think the key was to not being able to string them together? And was it just a good job by Georgia and their staff?
Obviously we had, some times where we missed a few opportunities to score some runs. But that's how the game goes sometimes. I think we did a good job all year of kind of, making those hits matter for the most part. And tonight just didn't fall our way here and there. So kind of.
And Dylan, you've obviously pitched in pretty much every situation imaginable this season, but you came into tonight's game with a 4-run deficit. Just what was the mentality coming in, knowing that you were going to have to try to stop the bleeding and keep your team in the game?
Yeah, the mentality was just throw strikes and throw up as many zeros as I could to give my team a chance to score some runs and possibly win that game.
Robert?
Dylan, 38 pitches for you tonight. How do you feel physically right now? Do you think you could be able to throw again at some point this weekend?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I think I'll be ready to rock and roll again on Saturday.
And then Caleb, you drove in Kendall Diggs a couple times. He got on at the top or to lead off innings. What'd you make of his night at the plate and then the catch he made in right?
Obviously you guys have seen it all year. Diggs is he's a baller. He just continues to show that every single day in and day out. Having him on base and just, doing my best to try to get the run in is all I'm trying to do.
Hutch, you got anything?
Yeah, Caleb, it wasn't the best night for y'all. Stranded a bunch of guys on base and the defensive miscues and Hunter got hit around a little bit, but y'all still had a chance to win there at the end. Just what was the mentality going into those last few innings as y'all started to kind of chip away at that deficit?
Well, it's kind of, the same that this team's done all year. We always know we're not out of it. All we really got to do is just, string a few hits across the board. And normally we come up with those big hits. Just tonight, it just didn't fall our way. That's basically it. We'll be good. We'll be fine.
Okay, Dylan, appreciate the time, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Mark.